Check, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What up? Oh, sounded loud.
Yo, what's going on, good people? We are the No Name Podcast, where no name can describe this greatness, and it's your boy William Basherman in the house. We got.
What's up? It's your girl A. Dot.
And for another week in the house, we got. Nick is not going to be with us today. Gotta show love. Nick couldn't make it today. He's on duty.
He's on. Yeah, he's definitely on duty.
What, but he on duty.
He'll be back.
Yeah, man. First and foremost for today, as you can see the shirt over here, we want to say R.I.P. to the artist formerly known as Prince himself.
Yes.
Today marks the anniversary.
April 21st, 2016.
That's crazy.
It was so sad.
Man, Prince.
A sad day.
Made me a karaoke legend, boy.
Yeah.
Like, Prince is like a go-to. Like anytime karaoke pops off, Nick will tell you like either we usually go like Prince or New Edition, but Prince is like, yeah.
He's like the one.
We go in.
What's your
Prince?
top 2 favorite Prince songs?
Oh my gosh. Are you charged top 2 from Prince though?
That's why I said 2 instead of 5. What's top 2?
Ooh, that's a
I'm
good
a
one.
huge fan of Do Me. I don't know. I love that song. Do Me.
Oh, that is a good one.
Like you never done before.
Definitely Purple Rain.
Well, Purple Rain is like,
I mean,
that's
just
classic. I was trying to stay away from it because it is a favorite, but I was trying to think of some other ones. I mean, I got Thieves in the Temple. I mean, there's
When Doves Cry.
When Doves Cry is a big one.
Little Red Corvette.
Raspberry Beret.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. 1999.
Pink Cashmere. Like there's so many songs.
You guys ever heard Big White Mansion?
The name.
That's the name of the song. It's called Big White Mansion. If you ever get a chance,
Mm-hmm.
it's one of my favorite Prince songs. It's off one of his later albums.
Okay.
But my dad's a huge Prince fan. He would play the song all the time, and it's not a very popular Prince song. Definitely one of my favorite joints. Though it's called Big White Mansion.
If you listen to the
I'm gonna have
B-sides
to listen to
album, disc number 3, number 9, and number 10, there's Erotic City and Shockadelica. Both those songs hit.
Ooh.
I'm thorough with it because me and my dad used to listen to that on the weekends, like when we were cruising through him and his cheap blazer that we had. But yeah,
Cheap.
be on our way to Burger King, bumping some Prince and Arrested Development. But yeah,
What was the other song? Diamonds and Pearls.
Diamonds.
I like that one.
That's a
Let's
Kiss.
Go crazy. Kiss.
Oh,
I love singing Kiss.
That's a
Like
good
the
one.
part when he like goes off. Like,
What was the one?
What's the song where he humps the ground on the movie?
in the movie.
And they started elevating off the floor.
Was it Thieves
When the
in
girl
Temple?
walked in.
Oh, I don't know
Well,
if it
Thieves
was.
in the Temple
Nah,
was in
dude.
Graffiti
No,
Bridge.
that
was
wasn't
it in
the other
Purple
one.
Rain or that was Graffiti Bridge.
Might have been Purple Rain.
No, what's the song?
Beautiful
Shit,
ones.
Beautiful one. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
absolute favorite
Yeah.
Prince song of all times.
That dude will. If
He
you,
was
hey,
going
if you
off
ever
on
seen
that one.
Purple Rain? Do you want him?
Oh my! That nigga elevated off the ground.
He
I
was like-
"This is incredible."
Cause I want you.
Yeah.
He looked dead in her face.
Yeah,
Cause
he
I
did.
want you. Like Prince's confidence,
Yeah,
man.
with the boots.
Now, speaking of the boots, I have another question for you guys. Is there
What's
any
that?
Prince outfit that you personally could pull off?
Well, I've dressed up like Prince, so I could pull it off.
She A-Dot. She
Well, I
did
mean,
wear the
A-Dot can
vampire
pull it off.
outfit.
I
You
should
had
have
the
came
whole-
in dressed as Prince today.
there's a lot of his outfits I could probably pull off as
I could
long
pull
as
it
I can wear
off.
regular shoes.
No, what?
I
No,
could
you
pull
gotta,
it off.
no, you gotta get
Gotta
the
pull
whole
off the whole
top
purple.
to bottom.
The heels?
What outfit would you feel
Oh my
comfortable, like
gosh.
confident walking into a room?
The booty.
confident?
The booty show, the
booty
booty pants
pop.
with the booty pop.
You got the blue ice skate outfit.
If I got the booty cutouts, it depends on where I'm walking into. That's crazy. Because he had the one.
He had
the
all
white-
kinds of
You got
yeah.
the skate suit.
The white, yeah.
Oh
He got some-
yeah.
He got some classic
Prince
joints,
got
man.
classic. Yeah.
Even when he showed up to the what was it, the Warriors game or one of the basketball games?
Oh yeah, Pop, he was
Remember
sitting
one
in
of the
front,
last? Yeah. He came in
Prince
looking
was that dude,
smooth.
man. Oh.
Dang.
Yeah, Prince
Well,
was a bad
when
dude.
Prince,
He was
hey,
bad.
Kim will tell you when Prince passed away, I was listening to Prince for like a month straight.
Yeah.
That's all that was playing. Like,
That's how I was. I was
like,
so
all right,
sad.
All right, you want to listen to anything else? I was like, I just gave her that look. She's like, okay, keep playing Prince.
Rest in peace
It
to
was
Prince,
sad.
man.
R.I.P. to
Yeah.
Prince.
Great job.
R.I.P.
I got to see you in concert, brother.
So did I.
Yeah, man.
Do you
That
guys
was
think there'll ever
amazing.
be another Prince, someone that can just be that comfortable in their skin?
It's tough because like talent, I'm sure somebody will come up and have like skills.
Mhm.
Yeah, at some point. But it's just like you said, his confidence, his whole aura, like the way he
with the guitar and everything.
He's androgynous. Like he did so many things that were against the grain. He wrote so much. Like he's just like him as a person as a whole. I don't know, man. It's hard.
That would be
it's
a tough
hard
one.
To match that.
A 5-foot superstar? I don't think it's gonna happen.
Right, that girl women love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
For a
People always
guy,
like, my
yeah.
man need to be this tall, not Prince.
Yeah.
That's a good
Because he
point,
was
though.
what, like 5'2"?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Like,
And he was light skinned. You usually hear tall, dark, and handsome.
Tall,
Prince
dark,
is
and
like
handsome.
Short, light.
Don't look in
he
his
was
eyes.
short, light, and confident. Hey, you can be short, light, and confident.
Shout out to Prince, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Dang, there will never be another like him. I think a girl version potentially not close enough, but would probably be like her.
I love her.
So do I.
Good, yeah.
Does she play
Because
instruments?
sometimes
She does.
yeah, she
She plays
does.
the drums, the guitar.
She
yeah.
gives me that
She plays
Prince
multiple
type of
instruments.
vibe. Yeah.
Who do you think right now? It's probably obviously not him,
Mm-hmm.
but who would you say is like the closest replica of like a Prince style artist? I guess like that star status, can play instruments, can sing, good performer.
That's tough.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't even think.
I'm trying
That's
to see.
super tough.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody play instruments anymore? Like male?
I could say one. I mean, he's
Some,
not.
yeah,
he's
some.
not quite Prince, but
Uh-huh.
people question. I mean, it's up for debate, but I think Bruno Mars is pretty damn talented.
Yeah.
I don't know if he plays.
Does
He's
he
a
play
great
instruments?
performer, though.
He plays multiple instruments.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does?
Like,
Oh, I never
Shout out to
realized
Bruno
that.
Mars. He's a great performer.
Wow.
You didn't see him? He went to the when he opened up on the Super Bowl. He was playing the drums hard, jumped
Oh, I
off.
just
He
never
could play the
believed that
guitar.
it's
Oh,
live.
I didn't see
No,
that. Yeah.
Bruno can
Oh,
get down.
wow.
Shout out to Bruno.
On
Mars.
top,
Okay, Bruno.
and I saw him live with Patrice actually.
Yeah.
I saw him live, and he could sing his ass off a cappella.
Oh,
like,
he can
turn
sing.
the speaker off.
But he
like,
can't make it rain, bro.
Huh?
Prince made it rain at the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was one of the
Yeah.
best
What
performances,
the-
That's what I said. That's why
man.
I said
The
like artists.
fuck,
He ain't
bro.
no
Purple
Prince.
Rain,
And
boy,
started
for real.
raining,
It was
bro. I
like,
said, yo,
wow.
what is
Yeah.
going on, bro?
That was
Now that I
like
think
the
about it,
best.
Bruno Mars was in Prince's tribute.
Oh,
He
it
sang
was?
"Let's
Oh,
Go
okay.
Crazy." Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Mm.
Now that I think about it,
Oh yeah,
I
shout out to
didn't think
Bruno
about
Mars.
that.
He might have modeled his whole
He
little
might have.
vibe after Bruno.
because like when I think of
Yeah.
him, I'm like, oh, that's like I guess the modern day. He not Prince. but,
Right,
like,
right,
the
that's
modern
what
Like
day
the
style,
vibe,
yeah,
like
that
the
vibe.
style.
Because
Yeah.
they old school, like him and Silk Sonic, they got that old school vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Shout out to
I
Bruno
think-
too. Okay, yeah. That's a
I
good
didn't realize he
comparison,
played that many. I didn't realize he did that many instruments.
Bruno Mars fucking talented. Like there's certain artists,
Uh-huh.
like I like a lot of artists, but I'm like certain ones like they're just like, oh yeah, there's key factors because he was what a Elvis Presley impersonator as a kid.
Oh yeah, that's right in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's the most random shit ever.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? I don't remember Prince having a lot of collaborations.
Sheila.
Like when I'm
I
thinking,
mean,
like,
like
Yeah,
with
oh,
girls,
yeah, huh.
with
well, no, I
girls.
mean like with other famous artists. I can't think of Prince having a popular song
Maybe there was some ego. I gotta be some ego
with
there.
another artist.
Because wasn't
they tried
him
to
and
do
Michael
the,
Jackson?
They tried to do the bad thing, the album,
Supposed
and
to,
it just
yeah.
didn't work out. Yeah.
But I mean, any artist though, like I don't remember Prince having like a hit song.
Let me see.
Yeah, if you really think about it, like
With
in most of
anyone.
his songs, you heard him.
It's usually Prince, like in his homies.
And then
You
he'll
know,
have,
He
he'll
really
have,
didn't
he'll have
need
a
to,
couple
right?
girls jump in and say like the hook.
Does Prince have any songs with anybody?
Yeah.
No, he has girls singing like the
Apollonia.
hooks.
No, anybody that's
Apollonia.
not in Prince's camp. Like, does he
Let's
work
see.
with anybody outside? Because Mike has collabs. He did with his sister,
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Like Mike has a bunch of
he got
collabs
stars.
out
Stevie Wonder.
there.
Yeah.
It just says 10 of Prince's most unforgettable collaborations. But
Anybody?
I don't know if that means that he
What are they- are
performed.
they gonna
It
be
says
like-
Prince and Lenny Kravitz, American Woman. But that's
No, Prince
It's
plays
Lenny-
the guitar though.
But he didn't do
Yeah.
the music. He just
played the
he
guitar,
played the
right?
guitar. Okay.
Yeah, I think he did the
Ooh.
instruments on American Woman.
I mean, on the
That's
back end,
amazing.
Prince does
Shit.
is a
Prince
slut.
is a bad.
I would love to see Prince in the
Dang.
verses.
Did he collab die with anybody?
I don't even see.
That actually be
Featured?
savage. If man,
Well, besides
they need to do it. They need to
people-
do a. If you can get the families involved, they should do like
Mm.
a virtual Michael Jackson versus Prince versus,
Ooh.
just to have just to
Ooh,
listen.
that would be kind of cool.
Just to listen.
Would you
A virtual?
would you want 2 holograms up there though? Is that too much?
How I mean, if it's on TV, I don't mind it. It might be too much though.
yeah.
But
Too expensive.
yeah, I would love to see. It wouldn't even be about like them being there, because I mean, obviously they're not here. Just hearing their music, because they
Yeah.
there's so many bangers about to come from that.
And then plus behind, like, who's handling it, who's
Every
playing the
album on
music.
Thriller is a hit.
Oh,
Every song. Like,
yeah.
Wait a minute. It says he did a song with Beyonce.
Yeah,
Prince?
but I don't know. Did he
Did
really
did
do
he
a
sing on
song,
it, though,
or
did he
was it
put-
just?
Did he write it and do like the instrumentation?
Yeah.
I think Beyonce just might have hopped on it. So I see.
Because I saw that
'Cause
too.
TLC
What about
did
Amy
one.
Winehouse?
I don't remember that.
TLC did one of his songs too. If I Was Your Girlfriend, they remade it.
The only one I think might be legit is the Madonna joint, but I think Prince did the background vocals.
I feel like I could see him and Madonna doing something. They both freaks.
Right.
Uh,
Damn, yo, Prince don't have any. He did all of this shit with no feet.
Prince was on his
amazing.
no one. That's probably what J. Cole was like.
Let's
You know
see.
what? No features. I'm like Prince.
Do you like J. Cole?
I do like J. Cole.
I don't like J. Cole for that
Wow.
reason.
Well, he's got the Dreamville thing where he collabs with like his
don't
folks,
like
but not his albums.
I've always felt like J. Cole, and I remember when he first dropped the warm-up album and all that shit. Like I always felt like
No.
he always handicapped his talent
Mm-hmm.
by only producing his own music.
Mm.
I just feel like
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
he's
the greatest hip hop album of all time
Mm-hmm.
is The Chronic 2001. But
The
if
Chronic
you know,
2001.
yeah, if you know anything about if you know anything about that album,
I know
it's
that album thoroughly.
it's produced by Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
arguably
Yeah.
the greatest producer of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
The entire album is written by Jay-Z.
Right.
Arguably,
Oh,
And
wow.
People don't know that.
Arguably one of the
Yeah.
greatest writers.
Still Dre, because remember everybody's talking about him writing. Yeah,
Still Dre.
he,
Yeah.
he wrote Snoop Dogg's verse. He wrote the whole album, like the whole.
that's crazy.
So to think about, you
That's
take
got to be like the hugest collab
Dang.
from an album.
that's
You
incredible.
got Jay Z writing, and you got Dr. Dre producing it.
and then you have the
Like
coolest
the
voice
best.
of all time, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
You got Snoop Dogg on. You got Eminem on it. There was so many people on that
Yeah,
album.
yeah. I think that was the in my.
They even had. I don't know if
That's
y'all
one of
listened
the
to the whole
best,
album, but they
yeah.
got the pause for porno with the skit. But yeah,
Oh yeah. All those
Remember that
Um,
part? I do remember that part.
there's random shit on there. But yeah,
Yeah, Michael Jackson and Prince, a little battle would be cool. Like a what they call those things today?
The verses?
The verses would be cool.
Yeah.
it'd be insane.
What
I
song
get
would you close with? If
They
you're,
would
if
break-
you're on Prince side, Will, what song you close
with
with?
Prince. I mean, Purple
You
Rain.
gonna close with Purple Rain?
With the
I would close
the
with
hit
Purple
song,
Rain.
yeah.
Hey, Dad, if you operate Mike's side, what you close it with?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What was his biggest? It'll probably be like Thriller or Beat It or
You gotta make
something.
him cry though. What
Oh,
about,
you gotta make him cry.
Make him cry. Well,
Ooh.
Purple Rain will
because
make
Purple
him
Rain
cry.
gonna fuck him up. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta-
Purple Rain will fuck him up,
They're
yeah.
gonna be in tears, so you gotta keep him low.
Ooh.
Thriller is gonna go hard, but it's not
I
gonna make
would
people
open
cry.
with Thriller.
Oh yeah.
You
If
said
I'm
what?
Mike, I open with Thriller.
Open with Thriller, just get him
Oh.
straight
I'm
to the
turning
jump.
I'm turning the lights off. I'm doing a dance, everything.
Purple Rain.
He
What
got
about
it.
Billie Jean?
I love
No.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean is lit.
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
what
you know
would
what I
make-
close with? Man in the Mirror.
Oh
Man in
yeah.
the Mirror
oh
fuck you
yeah.
up.
Everybody crying.
Man in the Mirror or Heal the World,
Yeah.
like one of them
Yeah.
two.
That
But Man in the
Earth
Mirror
song.
would
I
do
like
it,
the
yeah.
Earth song.
Oh yeah, that Earth song's pretty sad.
You
too,
fit,
though,
yeah.
I definitely go with Man in the Mirror.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that
Man
was-
in the
Yo,
Mirror.
Man in the Mirror would do it. No,
Ooh.
gonna make it. As soon as that come out, you
Yeah,
already in
just his
tears.
tone.
You're already like, oh man.
You already like just watching the screen, like
I automatically started thinking about those dog commercials. With
Yeah.
the sad dogs.
Oh
when
my
they
God.
zoom in on them.
Yes.
Fucking hate those commercials, but that's what I always think about.
They be
when the song
like-
comes on.
there are two. They be like these dogs live in your neighborhoods.
These dogs.
Oh,
They be like
that's
for
the
15
worst
cents a
commercial.
day.
Oh, I hate that dog commercial. But
And the
yeah,
dogs just be looking too. They be like, no arm. And dogs is just so precious, man.
Oh man.
Mike, did you guys by chance see that? It's been going viral lately.
Uh-huh.
They took a clip from Michael Jackson and Oprah's interview, and they took different pieces of the interview and put them together to make it look like Michael Jackson was like in his own zone doing his own thing while Oprah was trying to ask him questions, and he wasn't listening to shit she had to say.
That was a funny clip. I saw
That
that.
shit was jokes. Because she was like, so, Michael, I want to ask you, but he's like, boom, ba-chum, boom, cha, boom,
And it
cha,
looks
cha,
funny though
cha,
how they
cha,
did
boom,
that.
cha,
I was
cha,
like,
boom. And then she looks at him, she goes, okay. So, Michael, I want to talk about, he goes, and it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right. I was like, yo.
shout out to
I was like,
Mike,
Oprah,
man.
fuck what you talking about. Like, I'm Michael Jackson.
Damn, Tito's still alive. Ain't that
you
a
know,
thing?
I took me and my cousin took her son. He was a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah.
But you gotta think it was way after Michael Jackson's been gone. So her son was little, so we took him to an impersonator concert.
Okay.
And the guy he did a phenomenal job. But afterwards, her son was like, Michael, like taking pictures. And I'm like, when are you going to
man.
tell him that that's not really
That's not
Michael?
Jackson.
You know what's crazy about that, Dad?
Uh,
I think Michael Jackson may be the only artist
uh-huh.
that I know of that transcends any generation of children. Like
Yeah.
I
What do
know
you mean?
kids that are born in the 2020s
Yeah,
Right.
that's what
that
it was.
like Michael
Yeah.
Jackson,
Immediately.
Exactly.
which is so crazy because
hmm
every other artist is just like,
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know a kid that don't like Michael. That's crazy to me.
Isn't that crazy?
It
Even,
is.
like, even
Yeah.
today, like,
Because like
And
Prince
it
is
sold out, and it was an impersonator event.
Prince is
Shout out to
dope, but
Mike.
Prince I
Yeah.
think was more of like when you got older. Like I listened to him when I was younger, but he more like a grown, like especially if you actually know what he's saying. Because like when I was a kid, one of my favorite songs from him was "Erotic City." I didn't know what erotic meant. Like some up there, I thought he was saying funk, and he was saying fuck.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he
like
said fuck.
yeah, we can
what he
fuck
said.
into the night. I was
Shout
like,
out to
oh yeah, I was
Prince.
singing it in the car with my dad. Like,
Shout out to Prince.
we can fuck until the dawn, making love till cherries bloom. Like that shit.
Go ahead, go, William.
Like
Yeah, I think
erotic
I
city,
think Mike
can't
just
you
had a
see?
it
Oh yeah, that
factor.
was a good one.
What do you think made Mike? I think Mike had an it factor though. I can't explain it. When I seen him do the Motown, was it Motown?
Motown 25.
Yeah.
I watched the
The Mohawk.
Motown 25 thing, and
Yo,
you
that
could
glove.
tell.
I think that glove is in Seattle at the EMP.
For real?
Yeah.
The glove, the socks. I said, this is a cold motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
You up here with these socks on.
No,
that
there's
glove.
a music museum in like Seattle Center, and I believe his glove is there. It's called the.
That's amazing.
I forgot what the EMP stands for. Something music. But yeah, that's one of the things they have in there. I was like, I didn't even care about nothing else. I was like, that's Mike's glove right there.
How you make a glove?
Mike's
name?
glove.
A
That's
part of me
crazy.
was like, yeah, I tried to rob this. Like, you don't want cash now? No, I want the glove.
You're like, hold
I want the
on, let me get
glove.
that gloves.
One of
Yeah.
a friend of mine has a strand of Michael Jackson hair
Mhm.
that her grandfather used to be his bodyguard, and he had a hat that Mike used to wear all
Yeah.
the time. So she goes to her grandfather's house. She breaks into his room where all the Michael Jackson memorabilia
Oh
is.
my
Uh-huh.
gosh.
And as Mike's bodyguard, he would just pick up shit. Like anytime Mike would leave
Uh-huh.
something, a jacket, a hat, he would just collect it. So he has so much stuff. And she went in there and she couldn't take the hat, so she stole a hair off the
Oh,
hat.
that's hilarious.
Put it like in a little. It's in the whole little. it's
That's
like-
insane.
The
Like,
whole
Yeah.
shit
This is Mike's
laid
hair.
out. Shout out to Mike, man.
Michael Jackson, boy.
They were saying, and I forgot, maybe it was some more one of them comedians. They were like, Michael Jackson is the only person that could legitimately get on stage, stand there and do not shit for 12 minutes, and everybody just scream the
Oh.
entire time.
Oh yeah,
Have you seen
Like
that
fall
concert?
out,
Crazy.
nigga. He ain't even
that
moved
concert
yet.
is
Oh.
just
Have you
like
seen that concert, Will? He did
yeah.
Yeah.
He stood on stage for I think it was like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just
Just
stood there and was
standing
like,
there. And them motherfuckers just
Ah.
people were passing out.
Yeah.
Hey,
They were
Dad,
in the
you
front.
think
It was probably
that
me.
real?
It
You
was
think that
probably
was
me.
real? You think it was real?
Yeah, because I went to his concert.
That's why I'm asking. Like I know he
I
did
didn't
a lot-
pass
I
out,
know he did a
but
lot like in Arizona.
you got
out
to see
there.
Michael
I didn't pass
Jackson?
out. Oh no! Oh, you're talking about Michael?
No, I'm talking about
No.
Mike. Like was that?
No.
No, okay, so at the American Music Awards, I got a chance to stand, like nobody was around and I was waiting and they said he was going to come out, Michael Jackson. Swear to God. And that,
You know you oughta
you
been
know,
like,
at
I'll
the
be here.
time, I wish I had $5,000 because it cost $5,000 to meet and greet him or whatever.
That's insane.
But what happened was I
And people
stood out
paid that.
there. Yeah, they did. I waited and people were fainting, like people, and all he did, hey, you know, he just walked around. And I couldn't believe it was him.
that was
like,
also a different time. Like, they didn't
Yeah.
have social media. So
but
you
I
didn't-
could see that people, I've
like,
seen the
when
videos.
you see him, it was like, oh shit, we saw him on a music awards.
Yeah,
we saw him
people
on these
love
shows.
Michael
You don't just get to
Jackson.
see him every day like you do nowadays with artists.
Yeah, but name another artist that you've ever seen people pass out for
I mean, like the
in any
Beatles.
field.
Mm,
That's why I didn't believe it because I just like I've never seen it happen with actors, basketball players, anything other than Michael Jackson. Like he's the only person I've seen. They try to touch him and then they pass out. They just,
I don't
like,
know,
it's
man.
crazy.
He got, was it chemtrails?
Oh, yeah,
He just
huh?
walking
Shout
around
out to
like
Mike,
this.
man. He's a bad dude, man.
He got that pixie dust.
but I'm wondering Prince too.
I've never seen
Prince
they-
Michael
too.
Jackson.
I would say
They get
maybe-
stunned.
I would say maybe the Beatles.
Oh
the Beatles
yeah,
are
that might
dumb
be it. That
popular,
might be
yeah.
good. Yeah,
Well,
like
how,
those groups
That's
probably.
like the original boy band.
Yeah.
How would you feel, Will, if you was out with your fiance and Mike was there and she passed out?
She
And
passed
you gotta
out.
wake your
Mike.
girl up because Mike just
we,
moonwalked.
nigga, we were both.
Somebody moonwalked. He
we were-
moonwalked up.
we
Y'all
were-
both be passed out.
We would both be laid out. I was about to say,
William's gonna be passed out with her.
I'm be down there too.
Oh, Michael.
Funny,
I'm
Will.
gonna wake up.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Start
funny.
moonwalking.
that's real shit though.
Hey y'all.
That is true, though.
Michael Jackson moonwalked on my leg. I'll never wash my leg again.
Who would you guys
Man.
be starstruck by other than Mike and Prince if you had a chance to meet them?
Starstruck
Like,
now?
yeah. They could be dead, you know.
It's harder now that I live here, cause it's like I've seen artists. I'm like, oh shit, like that's crazy. To different
Yeah.
people, but
I don't know how to be.
Like if it caught me
'Cause
off
I met
guard, I would
Prince,
even still
and I
certain
was
actors. I
starstruck.
mean, Denzel, if he was right in front of me, I wouldn't know if I'd be like
Tough.
super. I would just be like, damn, Denzel,
That's tough.
like you're that dude. Even though he threw a slap, Will Smith is still my guy.
Will Smith's tough. Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, that's a good one though. Cause I was like that with Prince though when I did like see
yeah,
him.
well, I
and
mean,
meet
we
him,
can't.
but
They're excluded from the group though.
Did you
Yeah.
Did you freak out? Did you have a little?
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Prince
I was
hit on
like,
my
oh my
mom.
god, and he was just
My
like
mom was
right
like on
there,
the scene
like,
though back in the
hey.
day
I
because
was
my
like-
mom said Prince hit on him or hit on her, but she was like he was just so little.
Yeah, he's a little dude.
Yeah, he's little with them boots.
Because I was looking like if you go like my mom's old photo album, she
Uh-huh.
got because she grew up in like over in the South. And my
Mm-hmm.
grandpa's from like kind of the same town as James
wow.
Brown.
Oh shit.
So like my mom's got like so I guess when my mom was how old was she? She said 7 or either 7. I believe she was 7 years old. She got on stage and danced with James. He was like calling
Oh,
people to the
wow.
stage, and my mom just happened to be one of them kids that got up there. So she
With
danced
James
with him, and then later in life, as she got older, she got a picture with James Brown, his like trumpet and his like drummer, and then she has
Yeah.
another picture with Michael Jackson.
Oh
And
wow.
she said, I said, Mom, how the fuck you get a picture with Michael Jackson? She said, one of my close friends knew him. She was, I didn't know him. I was just there I jumped in the
Mama
picture.
was creeping. You didn't
My
even
mom,
know.
shit, hey, look, I
She
got
was
here. All we
She's
gonna talk
like,
about is I got
So
here.
your real daddy is.
Where you from? Your real name was Michael Jackson.
I
Wouldn't that be some
know.
shit?
Bruh.
That'd be some shit.
Man, my biological dad is a songwriter though.
You could be like, hi
my
blanket.
biological dad.
You could be like,
that-
hi
that guy.
blanket, hi Paris, hi.
Shout out to
Your
my
half
kids,
siblings.
man.
Oh, don't let me don't tell me that. And what's funny is I wouldn't even ask for much. I'd be like, look, I'll keep it on the wraps for a smooth 10 mil. Just I'll
Just
shut up.
smooth.
Let me get 10 million at a giraffe, and I'll be cool.
Yeah, like I'm chill. Like people wilding out.
Be
Like I need
cool.
100 million. I'm like, man, 10 million with a couple of investments and shit. I'm
Yeah.
straight. Like I got a house. I'm good. Like
That's
some
funny.
some startup money.
Big facts.
I want
Some startup
150 million. I'm like, who's gonna give you that though? Like you'll be really when people are like, I'm gonna sue you for that. I'm like, who's gonna give you that?
I'll be afraid.
Yeah.
To
Some
ask
artists don't even
somebody.
have that to give you.
Yeah.
I'll be afraid to ask
Especially-
somebody for too much money, because they don't cost that much money to get somebody hit around here. So.
Man,
That's
I want
true.
150 million. Here's 20 racks. Pop
Yeah,
that.
like, once you exceed that number about 10 times, you might want to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah,
I think it's about 20,000 right now, so you might
yeah,
want
20,000 get you a nice.
You might want to keep it
Man,
going.
20,000 get you
going.
casket sharp.
That's a good way to put it, Will. That's a good way to put it. Casket sharp.
Seriously.
That's a good way to put
Man.
it.
Casket sharp.
Moving down the line a little bit. Quick little update. Let's talk about this little Mike Tyson situation. I know it's kind of off brand from
It's
Prince
new.
and Michael, but since we're talking about stars,
Yeah.
let's move it over to the fight world. So I said Michael Jackson again. Mike Tyson
Yeah.
was on an airplane apparently
Yeah.
and got a bottle thrown at him.
Yeah. So they reported that the guy that was sitting behind him who kept like bugging him and, saying all kinds of stuff, that he ended up throwing a bottle at him, and that's what set him off to him hitting him and beating him up
Mike Tyson
on the
whooped his ass.
plane. Have you seen the video, Nick? Oh, it's beyond. It's on TMZ too.
This is my thing. If Mike Tyson started fighting somebody, who the fuck is breaking that up?
Yeah, you see the guy that's
Like
trying
who gonna
to
grab Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Especially when he's
It
in
was a
that
guy- I
zone
think
because
it was
he's
a
in
guy
such a
next to him.
zone that like he don't know who grabbing him. He gonna turn around one
Yeah.
hit.
But you got to see you watching
yeah,
it.
boy, it's oof.
And people have been posting
Oh, yeah,
all
he hitting him
angles.
with short uppercuts, too.
Yeah,
Oh, Mike was getting in this dude. He was getting in him. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
great
He
punches.
didn't take
Great
much.
punches, Mike.
I know.
Great punches.
He's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh, it's some.
Mike Tyson got it in.
Was this like a kid or something?
No, it was some
'Cause I
dude
see
that
the
was sitting
guy-
behind him.
Yeah, he kind of harassing them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he lumped his ass up good, too. Yeah.
There'll be a lawsuit out of this.
Nah, Mike good.
I don't know. If he threw a bottle and he was harassing him.
Yeah, on airplanes, it's
Yeah.
a different rule book on airplanes.
Oh, yeah.
He said
So
what?
it's a different rule book on airplanes.
Oh, okay.
So the minute you cause a disruption on an airplane, you in the wrong. It don't matter what happens after that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They can tase you. They can do whatever they want after that shit.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
they
yeah,
they almost expect you
And
to
he's harassing
intervene
him.
if some shit's happening on the
You
airplane.
can't. And it's like literally anything. If you being obnoxious, if you crying, if you say the wrong comment, if you're like,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
if you make jokes, remember those bombs on 9/11? It's like out. Like you can't even joke. Like
I seen
the-
some what do they call it? Citizens arrest.
Oh,
I seen
yeah,
a
I've seen
citizens
that.
arrest on a plane. Apparently, some kids were in the back joking about. I don't know what they said. They were way in the back of the plane, but a bunch of passengers literally like tackled the motherfucker, held him to the ground. until they came back there. They put the little twisty ties on this motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know what happened. I'm like a couple rows up, and I'm just like, oh shit. And it was just a bunch of citizens. Air stewardess just standing there, like, you know. So.
Oh, wow.
Has anyone met Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have not.
I have.
I would love to meet Mike Tyson though.
I've met
It
Mike
was
Tyson.
back in the days at the
I met
club.
Floyd, but I haven't met Mike yet.
And yeah. It was an interesting
Mike
night.
Tyson seems like an interesting dude. Like if you have a conversation with him, it just depends on what state of mind he's in. I guess that day. Is he high? Is he chilling?
Yeah.
Is he thinking about fighting somebody
He was
else?
pretty bad. I
Like,
mean,
I think as a man, when you meet Mike Tyson, the one thing you pick up on really quick is that he's a man. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So you just know, like,
don't cross him.
he's
Yeah.
with all the shit. He
Yeah.
don't do nothing disrespectful. Don't try to play him. I met him outside of
Southern
Vegas.
Santa.
He was standing outside of a casino by himself
Uh-huh.
in the middle of Vegas, and it's packed. It's millions of people, and he's just standing on the corner. And I was with some people, and he's like, "Nigga, is that Mike Tyson?" So they go up to talk to him, and he's like, "Oh shit, what's up?" And we're just sitting there like, "Why are you on the corner with his jewelry on and everything? Didn't give
wow.
a shit." And you can see on his face like he's not the kind of person that's going to not whoop your ass
Right.
if something
No.
was to happen. So I think this
Yeah.
guy was drunk though on the plane.
he looks like he was.
And,
yeah.
and he's not supposed to fight, obviously, because like hands being registered.
Yeah.
But like you said, at the end of the day, he's a man. He's like, if somebody touches me, I'm defending myself. I don't give a fuck if I can knock out all 5 of them. I'm
Yeah.
fighting them.
Is that
Like,
now,
Yeah.
Will, how long does that apply after you retire?
that's a great question.
For
Because
boxing.
I wonder if like I retired and I haven't fought in 10 years, am I still considered a boxer if I don't have my license anymore? Like.
That is true, because I mean, like, I know certain scenarios where people like get black belts, they become that way. But usually, it doesn't count until like you're like a notable
Yeah.
face, like you're in the fight world.
That is interesting. I never.
Yeah,
I wonder-
I wonder if this is a license thing.
Because if you get hit and somebody's hand registered, it's like assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Because what if I'm a professional boxer but I can't fight?
Hilarious.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really. I don't think that applies to me. You know
I'm
what
gonna be
I mean?
honest, man. There's some shit. I was just talking to somebody about street fights. I was watching a street fight back when Kimbo Slice used to do them fights.
Ooh,
Yeah.
There was one dude that jumped in, not with Kimbo, but it was one of the guys who I guess be in those fights.
Yeah.
He ended up being a UFC fighter down the road, but this guy was like a martial artist, and he was doing all like these moves, like trying to trigger him. Yo, this dude just went up to him, just savage like
Yeah.
street fighter. He did like one of them, like he was about to knee him, and the guy went for it, pop over the top,
Oh,
ended
wow.
the fight. He one hit. I was like, see, I mean, like
was
having
it.
a black belt, like it's cool to like be able to fight, but like certain scenarios, just anything can happen. You can know how to fight and still get knocked the fuck out. Like
Dang.
that's why I don't call it like.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to.
I don't put anything against anybody. I always proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Rather, I'm like, I could take this guy or not. I'm like, you never
Yeah.
know, this motherfucker.
My boxing coach told
Wow.
me. He said, if you've never lost a fight, you just haven't been in enough fights.
There
He
it
used to
is.
tell me that all the time. He said, listen, just know this. If you've never lost a fight, you just haven't been in enough fights because you will lose. Guaranteed.
At some point,
So,
Yeah.
everybody's
to the
lost.
bank.
Floyd didn't lose in his professional career, but he lost in the Olympics.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's
sure
true.
somebody got the best of them in a training camp or something that we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know about. So, you know.
Yeah.
It happens. Even like some
Well-
of your favorite fighters, they don't post it, but they'll be like, "Oh, such and such got knocked," but ain't nobody talking about it. There's a couple of them that got rocked in sparring. Just got caught with one of them punches they weren't expecting to come during a sparring match, and he caught
Got
that
knocked
chin.
out.
It don't take much to knock somebody out, believe it or not.
Yeah, folks got knocked out, and they're like, "You put that out, I'm killing everybody." Like, I don't know if it's like that, but yeah, that's how it be.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
else we
Mike
got?
Tyson.
What else we got
See
popping
you.
in the sport news? NBA playoffs.
Oh, I know
NBA
you go
playoffs,
clown.
Yeah, I mean, I can't
There's
really
still
clown.
opportunity.
My Lakers not even in it, so
Still
it's
opportunity.
Full range for me to talk, man. I wanted.
Come on, Booker. I need you to inject
I
that
was gonna
super
ask who you rooting
serum,
for, but I know
something
you
in you.
He'll get a shot of codeine.
Shot of, I don't know what they got to give him, but give him something.
Nah, not
Rest
codeine.
of the
What's the
team,
other one that they be doing?
More cortisone.
Cortisone. There we go.
Cortisone.
Shot of cortisone and be right back in the game.
He need to shoot him up.
Yeah, this might be your best. This might be your best shot, eh? Doc?
Man, I
'Cause
know.
The Nets is looking pretty bad.
I was like, man, we
You
go
need
see
it.
tomorrow.
You need it. You gotta get
Tomorrow
by.
will tell
I think you guys
if
are
they
good.
step up.
As long as Chris Paul don't get hurt, y'all good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like unique because Chris Paul.
Because he'll be out for, they say 2 to 3
I still
want
to see Chris Paul get a ring, but ultimately it's like Steph's still my favorite player.
Steph's a bad.
Yeah.
I'm still rooting. I'm rooting for Golden State now because the Lakers aren't in it.
Boy. That's a bad dude.
Lakers and they got Clay back too. Like, could you imagine
Yeah.
Clay came off for 2 years, came back, and they got a championship? That's some cold shit.
Yeah.
You know, so the Nets went down 0-2.
Yeah. To the
Oh,
Celtics,
yeah, I saw that.
They went down 0-2.
Wow.
KD had an 0-10 run.
Did you see his
in,
mom? Did you see the
in the
video of
fourth
his mom
quarter.
talking shit?
Who's
His mom, Katie's
KD's
mom.
mom?
Oh yeah, to the
Katie mom be
ref.
talking shit. I seen her at.
They were like, "Don't look, don't look back."
NAACP awards.
Yeah, she was going off. It was funny. I was watching the video.
Yeah, his mom's funny.
So, Ada, who's your
KD?
pick if Phoenix doesn't make it for whatever reason?
She's not watching basketball.
Just out of it,
Whoever's on the West Coast.
Okay, you
I mean,
fuck with the
whoever's
West Coast,
yeah.
okay.
That's why I said
I'll go with whoever's on the West.
Right now, I'm going.
I'll
with
still
Golden
watch
State.
it,
I think
but-
Golden State still has the tools.
Mhm.
Well, hold on, let's
But
get.
it also depends on who comes in
Yeah.
on the other side.
I really want you guys to pay on this. I want an official record of this. So, who you guys got in the Memphis-Minnesota series? I think that's
Memphis
the
and
most.
Minnesota?
Yeah, I think that's the most intriguing one so far.
Yeah, because they got Anthony Edwards. Ja.
Anthony Edwards. is
I
balling
like
right
Ja
now.
Morant so much. I would love to see Memphis take it.
What is it right now?
That's tough.
For them?
think it's
What is,
1-1.
what's the record?
Oh,
And
it's
they
1-1.
talking shit back and forth, which makes it even
Ooh.
better.
I love it.
I love Anthony Edwards is my favorite basketball player, maybe of all times at this point. I just love his interviews, man.
Oh, they're playing right now.
Anthony Edwards is he's a beast. That's why I said like that
Ooh.
team is a little
Oh,
hard.
man.
I feel like they're hard to beat. I don't think Memphis will be able to pull that off. But I just like Ja Morant.
I think in the next
Let's see,
4 years,
Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards might be the best player in the NBA.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
He's a savage though.
good.
He's athletic. He can
Right.
play. He got confidence.
His
He
confidence.
don't give a fuck. Like
I ain't heard nobody talk like that since Jordan.
yeah, he don't give a fuck.
I think the
he really
Timberwolves-
believes that he's that good. He said he's
Yeah.
gonna win Defensive Player of the Year next year.
I think they'll.
That
They
means
may
that
pull it
means he's
off.
gunning for everybody.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Anthony
Shot
Edwards,
blocks.
man.
You getting the
Mhm.
balls taken from you? Yeah.
What about Mavericks and Jazz? Who do you guys think?
Is Luka back yet? I think he's out another week.
If Luka's out, then no. But
I still got the Mavs though.
Oh,
they still
yeah.
solid. But I mean, that's a big part. That's a big piece.
Mhm.
Yeah.
His uncertain status. Oh yeah, it doesn't show if he's gonna be. Doesn't look like he's playing.
The Jazz,
So
Donovan Mitchell. I like Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's a bad dude.
might be Jazz then.
He gotta be the best.
If he don't come back,
He got be the best, most awkward pigeon-toed player.
who else plays?
And they
there?
got the weakest duo of NBA history. Rudy Gobert.
Rudy
is
Gobert,
horrible.
yeah.
Oh my God, that guy is horrible.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I went to
out
the
to
one
Rudy.
Laker game that I saw this year was them against the Jazz, and I got to watch Russell Westbrook dunk on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Shit
Oh
was
wow.
Yeah.
That shit was great. Russell
Rudy's
was fucking
cool,
up.
But it sucks for Donovan Mitchell, man.
Man.
This gonna be good.
Oh yeah, if he had a solid big dude, he'd be in there.
If he had Gordon Hayward, he'd be all right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If he just had somebody that would just could score the ball, even
Gordon
though
Hayward, nice, yeah.
Get it?
what's my man name? Bogdanovich? Is that how you say his name?
Jokic,
No, no. He's played for the
Donovan
Uh,
Bogdanovich.
damn. What's the? I think that's his name. He plays for the Jazz. He's the only other good player on the team. He hits a lot of threes.
I'm terrible.
He's
with
one of them
names
European
right now.
dudes. Bogdanovich,
Yeah.
he's pretty good though.
Oh okay.
Shout out to the Euro players, man. He's all right.
They be coming over
Them
here hooping.
Euros, boy.
They be shooting.
Hey, Dad, you know who I thought you would pick instead of Phoenix?
Who?
For whatever reason, I thought you would be a fan of this guy, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the Bucks.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason I said,
Giannis?
I like Giannis.
I thought you would be a fan
Giannis
of
is a
Giannis.
good
He was
dude. He
actually
cold.
cool. I mean,
He a
you
big
know,
dude and he a
obviously,
dog.
yeah.
He
He's
a
a big
dog
dude.
and size. Like he's not. Like,
He's
you,
pretty big.
You
Yeah,
get
he's a
smaller
good.
people that play like that. They're like to prove something. He like that.
Yeah,
Like, even in the All-Star game, he didn't. He played hard. He was like, "No, I ain't cutting no breaks."
I
yeah.
think he likes punking people, which I appreciate in basketball. Like I appreciate that about
He
him.
does
would.
it. He does it in the most nice, respectful way.
Yeah, like he really punks them. dudes.
Like
I
what they
like
say.
it.
They say Tim Duncan used to be like that. Like, yeah, I just got you on that shot.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, they said Tim Duncan talked a lot.
They said Tim Duncan talked so much shit, but he was so nice in his demeanor, you never noticed. He would just walk
Yeah.
past people and be like, "Yeah, you need to work on your shot" or something. Like he would just make like little comments to like get in your
Like,
head.
oh, that was close.
Yeah.
So they said, the greatest of all time, trash talking is Larry Legend.
Larry Legend.
They
Oh
said,
yeah.
They said Larry Bird, it's not even close, hands down. It's the greatest trash talk of all time.
Uh-huh.
And they said the proof of it is he got Dr. J to fight him. And Dr.
Dr.
J
J's the nicest.
is the nicest guy. I met Dr. J.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When I met him, I thought he was my granddad. Like, that's how. That's his aura, though. He
Yeah.
has like that old man. I care about everything.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
That's his aura. So, as I'm talking, I'm looking like, how did he piss this dude off?
Right.
But legend has it.
Larry Bird will do it.
Mm.
The white
Gary
boy
Payton
a
was one of
massive
those
trash
guys
talker.
too.
Now, do you think the Bulls will end up taking Milwaukee?
DeRozan did have 40 last night.
Man.
Plus, Middleton's out.
If they can get the
Oh,
Bucks
shit.
out, it's gonna
It
be
says
interesting.
he's out with the MCL sprain.
Oh, that's
Who?
not
That's
good.
like their main. Yeah, one of their Chris
Middleton?
Middleton. He's out.
That's he
Yeah,
gonna be out
MC
for
So now
he
it's
ain't coming
1-1,
back for
so-
like 8 months.
Yeah, he's out
Like-
for. Yeah, you out for a while. You don't want to
An
tear.
MCL. What is an MCL sprain? Is it
MCL
like
is in the
your?
knee.
Yeah. Is that on the inside or the top? I think it's on the.
Anything MCL. I think the MCL's right here.
Yeah, I think it's on the
Like
top
we
part.
got
Yeah.
the MCL, the ACL. Any of those two or the meniscus. Any of those three really.
And I think the worst is to have it tear, right?
Yeah, if you have it tear, because I mean you gotta mend it back together and let it like build. You have to build the strength back in it.
Well, no, I heard. So I think if it tears, it's better because if it's a clean tear, because they could just repair it and stitch it. But I think if
it still takes a while though.
If you strain it too bad, it's even worse because you can't really do shit about it.
It says it's sprained. They're gonna reevaluate in 2 weeks, but
sprained or tear, he got some recovery time.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking the Bucks.
Well,
I'm
gonna go with the Bulls
I think Alonzo Ball's still out, right?
Yeah.
Are you betting?
Oh yeah.
Are you betting over there? Oh, okay.
I've been trying.
Hey, she on FanDuel right now. Like,
I'm on.
Hey, Will, I'm sitting here like,
BetMGM,
DraftKings.
I got little DraftKings.
She asked like she was about to make some money. She was like, so who do you think?
Yo, one of my partners. So when I was in New Orleans, one of my partners, he was gambling the entire time we were there. He was like, oh yeah, as long as DeAndre Ayton gets this many points, we're good for the night on Drink Show.
Yeah, because
he was putting it off, and then DeAndre Ayton, he goes, everybody,
everything.
this is on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
He was literally betting on games the whole time we were there getting money. It was crazy.
They be
He's like, I just need Donovan Mitchell to get 5 assists.
They be letting you do everything on the betting, like points, quarters.
How many
gonna
assists,
do this?
how many minutes they spent, like there's any bet. Like some
free
dude,
throws,
they just
everything.
showed some dude the other day.
Yeah.
They said if a certain player comes in the game, he gets
and you could bet like $5 or something, and then
you can bet like $5 and get like what the guy bet $10 and made $14,000. Huh? That's a nice. That's nice.
That's a good.
I put in $10 and then I got rent for the rest of the year.
Man, during the Super Bowl, I was watching the bets and I'm like, dang, because some of them, if you bet, let's say, I think it was like $100, but it was players who really hadn't played, but. What if they did? Then you would have won like I think it was like 15,000 or something. And I was like, dang, should I? I was like, but then you're
risky. Sometimes I be wanting to bet for the underdogs. It's like I know you're gonna lose, but the odds are really high if I vote for you.
If you get one touchdown, 5 yards or whatever, I was like, man,
insane.
That would be fun. Yeah,
insane.
Went off of that.
Let's jump off. So yeah, that's what we got going on for the NBA. Gambles bets, get your money right. Watch the games. Who do you guys got winning? You guys can let us know in the chat box. We'll be interested to see who made the proper decisions and
yeah,
that'd be
hopefully
good.
my team wins tomorrow.
Phoenix still got a shot.
Get it.
It's gonna be tough without DB, man.
Yeah. CP is gonna have to step up and
as long as Chris Paul doesn't get hurt.
If he gets hurt, that's a wrap.
Yeah, they done after that.
I'm like, come on.
They ain't got the playmaker no more.
So hopefully he'll be back soon.
So going off of fun sports, we can go ahead and jump over to some of these allegations and things going on with these celebrities out here.
Court cases.
I'll let you take this one away.
Who's guilty? Who's not?
Who's guilty and
who's gonna get some money? I guess we could start with ASAP Rocky. Yeah. He was arrested at LAX after coming back from Barbados with Rihanna. He was arrested for an assault with a deadly weapon with the gun from a November 6th charge where he allegedly, the victim claims he shot him multiple times and at least one bullet grazed his left hand. Now the police...
I'm sorry, it grazed his left hand?
Yeah, this is what he says.
Okay.
The police had a search warrant. So in the midst of him being locked up, they had a search warrant. They searched his house. They busted it out with one of those battery rams to get through the front gate, got through. And when they left after searching it, they found a box of potential evidence. And then, of course, he posted the bail. It was like $550,000. He got out, but his court date is set for August 17th.
Oh, gosh.
Now, the interesting part is today, ASAP Body called out ASAP Rally for snitching.
Oh.
So he's thinking sometimes people who are living their best lives, as they've been doing, are hating.
Well, people do that shit all the time. I mean, I can't say that was the exact reason, but I look at Pop Smoke's situation. Like, he's showing his jewelry and all this other stuff. I mean, messed up for his boys to be having the address in the pictures, but it's like they see you like shining, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get that dude." And it's like, why you gotta hate like that, man? There's plenty of ways to get money, and on top of that, go get the money. Why'd you have to kill a boy? Like, people be going over the top, and and just have no remorse or no thoughts behind it.
And also too, if you think about it, they knew exactly where to go with the search warrant.
Right.
So, I mean, it's kind of obvious, you
right.
know.
Somebody was snitching.
So, yeah.
Oh, we just knew it was in here to the left. Oh, we even had the safe code.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that was it, but I'm just saying, like, oh, they just knew everything.
They knew everything, got in.
It was in the box to the left.
Yeah.
Go down. The code is 2298-7750-33. I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
Like, what?
But it'll be interesting to see what the evidence is that they found.
Right.
The potential evidence.
Potential evidence.
So he's supposed to have his court
like
case.
He was there. We have the skin of the Grace hand.
Yeah, it says multiple times.
2 of Rihanna's pubic hairs.
One bullet grazed his left hand.
Like, I don't know if you guys watch. I mean,
how would you even? I mean,
how do you still pull it off? Like in November 6th, my hand was grazed.
Year, yeah.
Eddie Murphy made a joke about that, talking about how he got in a bar fight and how people were like suing the shit out of him. He was like, somebody wasn't even in the fight, tried to sue him. He said, I was in the room and everybody was fighting and the light was giving a weird effect and my eyes were sprained. I'm gonna need $10 million. Like, he was just suing over the dumbest shit. Like, my hand was great. Oh, I ain't falling for that shit. You got a paper cut. You cut yourself. You know, washing dishes in the sink, man.
And he's barely saying like doing something, because it was from November 6th.
I'm not going for it, my guy. I'm not going for it.
Yeah.
He dates Rihanna. He can do no wrong.
He could do. Yeah.
He does no wrong. The man's winning, and you don't like it. Get it
Straight
together.
hating.
You trying to make Rihanna's baby a bastard? What's wrong with you? Like, well, Craig, man. I mean, I'll step in. But anyways,
you and Ed.
Right, me and Ed will step on in and we'll co-parent.
Don't worry about it.
We'll co-parent while she's on tour.
While she's on tour. Don't worry, baby. I got it. I got it. Make that money, you know.
I'm gonna have a baby in the back while she's singing "Rude Boy."
Rude Boy.
That's your mama right there, boy.
Rude Boy.
Yeah. Quack, 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 quack.
That's funny.
Man. Sliding off. We'll breeze through these cases real quick. We got another one with Black China.
Oh, yeah. Black China. It's the court trial against the Kardashians. So she's suing Rob Kardashian and his family for $100 million. Their illegal conduct cost her millions. So it's $40 million for a loss of earning damages and $60 million of future earning capacity damages over the cancellation of Rob and China. Because season 1, they were supposed to get a season 2. But according to them, the Kardashian-Jenner family had a family vote to stop the show before it happening. And what's interesting is that Rhodes, the attorney for the Kardashians, tried to offer her a settlement before the trial began, but she declined.
Did they say how much the settlement was?
No, they didn't,
damn.
which is interesting.
I'm sure it was in the millions. It probably wasn't $100 million, but
yeah,
she wanted $60 million for anticipated money. I mean, I get anticipated, but $60 million.
I'm not mad at that.
I mean, I can't be mad at her going for it. I don't think she's gonna get it, but
she's gonna get something.
She's
gonna
get
definitely
money
can
for
see
sure.
that.
Absolutely.
Did they say what the mom said about China?
Oh yeah, it was like the text message.
Yeah, so they released some emails. Well, they said
I think it was emails. Yeah.
They said that she was being racist in the emails. I do not agree with this because she used the term. She called her ghetto. And
I thought she said black, a black ghetto.
She said, well, she is black. So I mean, that's like
she said
a Mexican ghetto person. Like,
yeah.
So she was just saying that she's a black ghetto, and she's another word, loud or something like that, which I agree with. If anyone's ever seen Black China, I agree that she was probably accurate with the description. But they tried to paint it as being. I did not think that was racist at all. But allegedly, Black China allegedly choked Rob with a iPhone cord.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Put a gun to his head and beat him with a pole.
Yeah.
So these were the main reasons that she disclosed that she didn't want her son to continue a relationship with Black China. So
what's funny is that doesn't surprise me.
That's a little ghetto.
Yeah.
So she might have been
it's
right
out
about
there.
that.
Yeah. She got that, and if you watch anything she's done, she got a temper on her.
Yeah. And then today during the trial they showed
I seen her at Coachella.
They showed her talking about, or they released those 2017 photos that he released, like those sex photos or whatever.
She was with, who was she with in the photos? Wasn't it a celebrity? I think he tried to blackmail her, right?
Yeah.
He tried to do something.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to remember, too, what happened back then. Because I remember he got banned off of Instagram. Remember when he was going crazy and saying all this stuff?
And he put a sex tape out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was part of it.
Robin Black China?
So, Yeah.
Oh, he leaked one of her
He
sex
leaked-
Yeah, it
tapes.
was
Yeah.
her and somebody
Yeah,
else.
I
but he
saw it.
leaked
So
it,
what
yeah.
happened was, so she was crying, and they were doing the whole court case today.
Oh, she was
so.
crying. They was filming it.
Mhm. They said I think it should last
Why
maybe
film it if
2
you didn't
weeks
have
for the
intent to
court
set
case.
this out to the world?
Yeah.
You guys
I
are
know
using quality cameras.
quality cameras. She'll definitely get something though.
You should get a little
I think
bread. She
she'll-
ain't get no 100 million though.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, for anticipated wages, 100 million.
Yeah.
But if you're worth $1 billion, I mean, that's nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing to them. It's
That's
just the
chump change.
principle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
they're gonna
mean,
spend about $5-6 million in lawyer fees.
Mhm.
So-
That's crazy.
I don't know. You might just want to give her little $100 million and be gone with it.
That's sad.
6 million plus what?
Mhm.
Giving her like 20 million, 26 million, over 100 million. I don't
Yeah.
know. How much money you think she gonna get out the day? You think she'll get half of that?
Mm.
I mean, if you
Well, it's 40 million for loss of earnings.
She
So
might just
let's
come
say
up
20,
short.
20. I think she might get like
No offense,
maybe
but as we were talking about earlier, she
40,
might just
50.
come up short.
she might
Nah.
get like $70 million.
Huh?
You think? Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Because if she was scheduled to, and
I
then
wasn't
they're gonna
talking about
have,
the funds, I'm talking about physically. She gonna come up short.
oh yeah,
Like,
nah.
I'm about to say I don't think the Kardashians is gangster like that though, but money talks.
And then they're testifying like this. I think it's the siblings, and then Ryan Seacrest. He's supposed to testify. And some of the people from like the show.
I mean, they can all handle
like
us. All they
the-
gotta do is go up to OJ and be like, "Look, our dad did you a favor. Can you do this one?" Like, come on, OJ, you got this, baby.
Come through.
You got this, baby. You do shit like this all the time, man. Don't
Yeah.
act new. Don't act brand new.
Don't act brand new.
Right, we got the knife you used from the first case.
The glove don't fit.
Right. We read it in your book. We found all the spots.
You fu- OJ, that's
wild.
funny. Yeah,
O.J.
we'll
Simpson,
see.
Man.
It's supposed to last like 2 weeks. I think the trial. So
The trial.
we shall see.
Hey, that'd be the one. That'd be funny. Like, you don't ever want to do jury duty, but if it was that one, I'd be like, I want to be in that room. Like,
I know.
I want to
Guilty.
see.
No, wait.
Oh, can we talk yet?
Yeah.
Just be yelling shit. That bitch is guilty. That's crazy. I know we
It's a
had
tough
one.
trial.
We had
Oh
one
yeah.
more piece. The Johnny Depp situation. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Defamation lawsuit.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
So we briefly touched. I think we touched on this. Was it last week?
We
or the week
mentioned
before?
something about it, but we didn't go into detail.
So
Yeah.
basically, he filed a $50 million lawsuit, which he's suing for defamation, accusing her of demeaning,
His
name
image.
calling him, and that escalated into violence. But he argues that his career was suffered. So what happened
Absolutely.
was when they were going through their divorce in, I believe it was 2016, they signed an agreement, or she signed an
2016 was a
agreement.
fucked up year, but anyways.
She signed a document that said neither party has made false allegations for financial gain. There was never any intent of physical or emotional harm. Amber wishes the best for Johnny in the future. So because she signed that, what happened after that was she went in the Washington Post and stated she was a public figure representing domestic abuse.
Oh my god.
And it all echoed against Johnny Depp during their divorce and stuff.
It did.
So that's what
because
ruined.
Even for the longest, I
Yeah.
didn't even believe that. Like, I was like, oh, this nigga Johnny Depp out here whooping the fuck out of his girls.
Yeah.
And that was my image of him because you thought that's based off what you heard.
Yeah.
And come to find out, she whooping his ass. Like,
Yeah, they released the audio yesterday, and then they showed his face while they released it. And in the audio, if you listen, she's literally a gaslight abuser. Like the stuff that she was saying to him, and you could just tell. So hopefully,
I'm not
you
too
know,
familiar with these terms. What is a gaslight abuser?
like somebody who just acts like they're not really abusing you, but they're actually are abusing you.
oh, come on. I
You know what I'm
didn't hit
saying?
that
Like, I
hard.
didn't do it that hard.
Right.
But really, they're physically, like, hitting you or
like
abusing
demeaning
you.
you while
Yeah.
fucking you up.
Because in the audio, I don't know. Have you heard it, Nick?
No.
The audio. Okay,
I
when
haven't
you
heard the
watch,
audio.
when you hear the audio, you can hear him saying, you know, you hit me or something like that. And she's like, you act like I hit you. And then all of a sudden, in like 5 seconds, I hit you. I beat your fucking ass. Like, she's like saying like all this stuff. And then she's like, just gaslighting it as if though she wasn't really abusing him, but she was. So
She was fucked up.
yeah. And so they played it, and you could see like his face and then her face,
What's her ethnicity?
and she's white, right?
Precisely.
I look at you like,
Every race has their craziness about them, but just something about the white women. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're going to jail, buddy.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just different. It's just different.
So now
Black
it's like
people do
free
some wild
Johnny Depp.
shit, and it'd be crazy. Latino probably set you on fire, but then revive you. A white person
You've
will
been
kill you
revived.
and say she never did it with the knife and the blood and you in the room. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know why he's laying on the floor like that.
Yeah.
So do you think at some point this is going to flip for the women, and women are going to start being arrested for making false allegations? Because this is getting a little ridiculous.
It is, man. Because, like,
Yeah.
it just sucks because you can't, like, you literally have to sit back and say, I don't want to say this is happening, but it could be happening, but I don't know, like, because there's so much of it. I just love, it was the past one we talked about, the Chris Brown incident.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious because I was like, I personally was like, I don't just see Chris Brown doing this. Like, he just had a second kid. Like, he got stuff going on. Like, the last thing he really needs is to rape someone.
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't make sense. And then all of a sudden
No.
they played the voice memo that he recorded. I was like, smart man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was like, I just really wanted to have sex with him again. And he wasn't giving it to me, so I had to take action. Like,
I think it's crazy
because you don't give me something, you're willing to like defamate my character, potentially get me locked up, because it's like
loss of
you're a
earnings.
black man in America with already a history of being in the news for hitting somebody or being a temper, you know, like, so. And they know the trigger points. They know how to attack the media to get to you and get you whatever they want.
Yeah, she did. And I mean, for Johnny Depp, she
said, I'm suing for $20 million, but I don't want to press charges.
Yeah, she definitely made him lose loss of earnings.
Oh
so
yeah,
I can
because
understand.
a lot
And
of
he's one of the
producers-
great. To me, he's one of the greatest
Johnny Depp
actors.
is one of the best character actors
Yeah.
that is out there. Like, period. Like, he's definitely in the top game.
Mm-hmm.
And that sucks that producers are like, you know, with all
We
this
gotta
Me
wait
Too,
till-
with
we
the
gotta
Me
wait
Too,
till-
we can't
yeah.
really, you know, we can't mess with you like that. We gotta wait it out and see the truth.
So now, do you think men will start recording like how he did?
They should.
Listen,
Do you know? I mean, I'm just saying, like, you
I was
know.
a celebrity.
I'd be recording. I'd be chilling with folks.
Yeah.
If I wasn't married, if I was just dealing with random women, I would record everything.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Everything. I'm recording
Every female?
everything, yo. Every conversation. If we
Yeah.
chilling, I'm gonna tell you. There's cameras in my house,
Yeah.
so don't have any.
If I'm
expectation of
chilling
privacy.
with, like, obviously nothing going on, but if I'm chilling with like a woman who's giving me some uneasy thoughts and like there's nobody around,
Yeah.
I'm just recording just cause. It might not even be nothing going on. I'll be like, I don't want to hear no. We were in the room together, and he looked at me like this, and I'm like, oh nah, bitch, nah. Here's the tape. Like, I ain't trying to hear it.
Yeah, because
But
especially if they sue you.
I think the messed up thing is like,
Mm-hmm.
is once somebody says something and it gets out to the world, no one's gonna hear your response.
They don't.
No.
That's
It
the
don't
part
matter
that's
what
why he's suing for defamation of character. It's like loss of earnings. Like, I lost all this money because everybody believes I did this shit. Even though we're about to prove that I didn't, nobody wants to hear that.
And no one's.
Yeah.
I feel like the truth is not gonna travel as far.
It's not.
So like all the people who had no idea about this case, who were on set and somebody whispered to them, "Hey, you heard Johnny Depp beat his wife?" Like, they're not gonna go back and whisper, "Hey, you heard he didn't
He
do
got
it."
off.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna say that shit.
Right.
So I just think that's horrible for you.
That's the fucked up outlet on the media.
Yeah.
Because the media always goes for the insubordinate. It's like, we need to get the drama. We need to get this. Oh, he's innocent? Don't put that out. Like,
And you know, they couldn't use like, oh, well, his past relationships, because all of them came out and were like, we've never had any problems, especially like his kid's mother, the one that he was with.
One day he was like, you know
Like,
what?
Yeah.
I've been playing Jack Sparrow for 5 years.
Jack
I got
Sparrow.
killed in Nightmare on Elm Street. And I had scissors for hands. I got to slap a bitch.
Scissors for hands. I like that movie. That movie was good. It was different.
I can't see Johnny Depp beating nobody up, man.
Nah.
Man, he was in fucking
He
Charlie
was
and the
in
Chocolate Factory.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland. Like, he's in all these
he was a
movies,
Mad
like,
Hatter.
all these movies he's
Charlie
in.
and the
like,
Chocolate Factory.
come
Oh,
on,
I
man.
forgot. He did that movie
done-
too.
That's a character game. He be in it to win it.
Even what's the Fantastic Beast movie? Grindeldorf or whatever it's called.
Grindeldorf.
Grindel, yeah, that one too.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Movies that you're like, oh damn, Johnny Depp is in this. Like,
Oh yeah.
As you watching movies, like he is in this. Yeah.
Like, man. Or even, what was that one, Crybaby?
Crybaby, Blow.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about those ones.
Man.
Dang.
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
And he's played some characters,
his
man.
His catalog is smooth. His IMDb credits is up there.
Sleepy Hollow.
Wow.
I forgot about that one, yeah.
Yeah.
So are they going to free Johnny Depp soon? Or?
I hope so. Everybody's, all these posts are saying # free Johnny Depp.
Please.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you this, but I did a play like a while back, and he showed up. He was in the room, like sitting like I think 2 rows behind me. He was just in there chilling, and he was like he had like the Jack Sparrow like look like with his beard and everything, because I think he was on the set of where he was filming that movie Pirates of the Caribbean, one of them. But yeah, he was just in there because he needed to see something with one of the guys, the play directors. He was like, I was like, what? That was random. I'm just rehearsing. I look back. I'm like, oh, it's Johnny Depp. That's crazy. He about to do the play with us, or is this a thing? Like, nah.
So was you getting your acting on?
Man, he was in and out of there. He came in there for a second, gave old boy a look, and then he was gone.
You're like, my name is William. It's all like a whole different production out of nowhere. My name is William.
He ain't trying to hear what I'm talking about.
No.
But, hey, yo, Johnny Depp, where's the rum?
You add that into your whatever year.
I'll be like, oh, okay. I guess I ain't that important.
What was you performing, or what was you doing?
It was just, I didn't even really fully go through with it. Like, I did like one piece. It was called like Vampires. It was like one of them theaters where like they needed people to join.
Yeah.
So I was playing like these little side characters. Like, and I was basically filling in for roles.
Oh, okay.
It was more about getting experience in this theater. And I guess, but the guy who was there, I forgot his name. It sounds bad. But he was like a former like Harvard grad. Like,
oh, okay.
People knew who he was. And yeah, he liked to bring people in just to practice theater and keep going and
go through it. It would have been funny if you would have added in and Johnny Depp, like just slipped it in there.
If
that would have been funny.
If it had been improv like UCB, I would have did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when it comes to improv, it's like whatever comes to mind. If I see you, don't be in the audience while I'm like thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'll start talking about you. I won't even say your name. I'll just be saying something. People like, this nigga just snitch on me?
This snitch.
I'm like, yeah, his name was Toby, but
yeah. I hope everything.
I hope he.
I would like to see him. I would like to see Johnny
if you wrong,
film
you wrong.
again.
Oh yeah, we need to see some movies of Johnny in it.
Yeah, so hopefully,
still waiting.
They will go. But he's suing her for $50 million, so I don't know if she'll get $50 million.
He's suing her for his own budget to make his own movie.
Yeah, basically.
So he can capitalize.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Get into that. We kind of talked a little bit about this in the beginning, but you want to jump into that question? I think we kind of talked about the throwback question already with Prince.
Oh yeah, we already did that one.
Oh, you did, yeah. What else he got popping in the news, man? Johnny Depp. You said guilty.
Guilty. No, I was looking on the report.
I was like, you just said free Johnny Depp. Guilty.
Guilty. No, free. Definitely free Johnny Depp. I'm # free Johnny Depp. So,
free.
Trey Songz.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that video?
The video of him like pulling a girl's titty out.
Yeah.
He just grabbed some girl's bra and he was like, titty.
He was like, so now she's suing for $20 million.
But she's suing now.
Yeah.
They said this happened in 2013.
Yeah.
It still meets the statute of limitation, but if you look at the video, even though she may have been uncomfortable, she still was like laughing and partying afterwards, and everybody was in the room. It wasn't like it was just him and her.
Yeah.
He pulls down. He's like, titty, and she said,
he said, titty in the open, titty in the open.
She
That's what he
fixed her
said.
little bra, and she kind of like laughed and looked around like she might have been slightly embarrassed, but she went back to partying like normal.
Yeah.
So when I think 20 million, I'm thinking like my life is being threatened.
Yeah.
Or like my genitalia is being detained.
Yeah.
So like something of that nature, and she was still partying. This video is out. You know what? I am broke. Trey, you want to talk about this?
Yeah. Because sometimes she might have been
right now though.
I was gonna say Trey's. They like, coming for him.
Most people, I'm like, I question them. I don't know if they do that. Trey questionable because I've heard stories.
Yeah.
About him like from like some entertainers. I ain't gonna put their names out there, but like.
Yeah, I've heard some stories too, but
just about him doing some foul shit. So.
See, and
I like the music, man.
And I imagine
don't be young R. Kelly.
Young R. Kelly. As a celebrity like him, again, you got to watch if you're touching somebody or, you know, making a comment or something. Because they're just going to, they just want the money.
Exactly.
You know?
You got some girls who just want him, but then you also got the money. Because Trey Songz is one of those guys. He's like, you have some artists, they're like, oh, we want them because they're famous. Like, girls like love Trey Songz. Like,
yeah.
Girls love Trey Songz. And any way to get to him, rather it's money or just getting his pants. But But you
can't just pull a titty out, though. That's crazy.
Yeah. You can't. And then it just happened.
And then he's all,
he
touched her, yeah. And he's all yelling, titty in the open in the video.
That's some college shit.
Yeah.
Trey Songz is tripping.
Yeah.
He's tripping, but like, as I said, I know you're a celebrity, but you can't pull it off, especially with cameras out. First of all, I was looking at the environment. I was like, why were cameras out anyways?
Yeah.
If I'm a celebrity with his name, knowing the type of shit he knows he do, I would have been like, if you don't leave them phones over there. Like,
yeah. Hey, Vernon. Yeah, you right. It's a hot, quick money grab.
Oh, yeah.
You right, Vernon.
It is, because, like, I mean, like I said, I don't know about his other stuff that he's done, but just looking at that video, he grabbed a titty or whatever and pulled it, and she, like, fixed her shirt, and she kind of was like...
Still drinking.
But then she just kept drinking and, like, dancing like nothing happened. So
I think it's questionable, because why didn't she do it when it happened? Or,
if she would have slapped him and been like, don't you ever do that shit, yada, 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 then I'd be like, oh, she actually feels offended.
Because I've slapped somebody before when they try to touch my ass.
Yeah.
So it's a quick reaction.
I slapped a girl, too. She grabbed my dick, so I slapped her on the ass while I was hitting on this plane.
That was a different slap.
Wait, different slap? My bad. That's wild.
Actually, I did. I think I slapped the wrong person that time, though.
That's funny.
Because, you know, like, when you go to a club as a female, and then you're squished next to some dudes, well, the guy slapped my ass, and I turned around and slapped the guy. The other guy is laughing, so I'm thinking it was probably the other guy, but you got slapped, too.
You should have slapped everybody. Everybody
gets slapped.
Everybody gets slapped. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If he grabbed her tit or whatever, then... You know, quick reaction.
If you look at the video, though, he didn't even grab her titty. Well,
yeah,
he didn't touch her. He grabbed the bra and pulled her bra down.
That's
and then she fixed it. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting situation. Like,
we'll see.
It seems like they on Trey right now, though. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna be popping more in the media. Now, if he starts coming out with songs talking about his situations, I'm putting him in the R. Kelly category.
Now, speaking of R. Kelly, May 4th is when supposedly they're supposed to either release him or come up with something. Cause
man, what's funny is I think I love R. Kelly's music. I think he's a scumbag. However,
they don't have nothing. They don't have nothing.
Like, as much as I hate to say it, it's like you can't be talking all this shit about this man, put him in this position, but then be still living with him, talking about, oh yeah, we got you taken care of. Like, what the fuck, like. This is a money grab for everybody. I feel like even him just being in the media is a money grab for everybody. I feel like he's doing this with a purpose.
Now, would there ever be a time or a celebrity, like, say there was a money grab that you would try to do something? I can't really think of it.
Oprah.
You know what I mean? Like
Oprah.
Oh, yeah.
If Oprah hugged me, I'm taking her to court.
Oprah.
No bullshit. She went to court that day.
Hilarious.
I feel
she
touched.
got me, y'all.
She touched me.
She violated me.
She put her breast right on my chest. I don't know. I felt her nipple ring.
That's crazy.
Oprah.
Definitely, I get Oprah. And maybe Jenny Jones if I ran into Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones?
For sure, get Jenny
Jones.
Oh,
Jenny Jones. That's funny.
Jenny Jones got a bag. Y'all.
Yeah.
Get Jenny.
I would get like Bill Gates or somebody.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
See, I think somebody like that you playing with too much money.
Yeah.
You talk about almost hundreds of billions. Like you don't want to sue nobody worth $100 billion.
Yeah.
I'd be like, he touched me. Can you imagine?
Do you know $100 billion? He could do anything to make you not.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He could probably just give it to. He'll probably
that's
just
like saying,
settle out of court.
I'm gonna get the money grab from
he'll settle
from
out of
Elon Musk. I'd be like, you'll end up in space.
Better off
by yourself.
SpaceX. You'll be on SpaceX.
You'll be in space by yourself. He do shit that ain't even no, don't kill her. Fly her up there and just let her go.
My God.
And everybody will see the rocket ship go up, but nobody will see you. Yeah, you can't. It's hard to play with that type of money. What's funny is, like, I'm not even saying this, and I don't want to give a bad stigma, but Elon Musk, if you just look at him the way he just looks like he creepy. He got that look in his eyes, like, yeah, I'll do it.
Do you think there's a female like Harvey Weinstein out there? Like someone in
There's
Hollywood.
there's gotta be.
Oh yeah,
knows.
absolutely.
There's gotta be either a
Absolutely.
casting director or like a producer.
Out, like,
Oh,
there's
whoa.
gotta be a female out there. If you guys know who this person is in Hollywood, please let us know in the chat. I would love to know this person's name.
Right.
I remember that
Because
one.
I need a job,
madame.
so no, I'm playing.
Yeah, there's definitely females.
There's got to be. I mean,
Yeah.
like, even just playing the game a little bit. Like, yeah, I got these roles. If you ever want to swing by, we can go over some scripts.
No,
Casting
I want to know if
couch.
there's a female who just like an asshole with it. Like,
Ooh,
get out there and eat my shit.
that'd be
Oh.
crazy.
Like, what?
Yeah, at least they said,
Yeah,
oh,
like,
it's a
stick
good
your tongue out.
idea.
You'd be like, whoa, lady, calm down.
Walk in the room and get smacked. Like,
Yeah.
like, ma'am, what did I do? I just came over to look at some scripts.
That'd be interesting, man.
That would be. I couldn't imagine that. Like,
And what's funny is they'd be like, there's no way. Men are stronger than women. There's no way this could happen. I'd be like,
how did
"Shit."
William get the part?
Yeah,
Well,
there has to be a female exec out there who's
There- I'm
looking
sure
at
that
like
there
The
is,
Rock
yeah.
and Tom Cruise, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this little motherfucker.
Right.
I'm gonna get this.
I'm gonna get this little motherfucker. Shout out to her, whoever she is. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we find out soon. But shout out to her.
I'm waiting for that story
Look
to
at-
come out.
Like, how is William an Avenger now? What happened?
Out of the blue. Didn't
Like,
even
out of the blue.
Didn't even audition.
He's an Avenger.
They be looking too. They be like, they ain't even a real
Oh.
character.
Where did he come from?
I wrote the character myself.
He was on the casting couch.
The casting, damn,
Oh man,
not the casting couch.
I'm sure that there are a lot of
They still got 'em out
executive
there.
women that do.
It
some
gotta be. It
things.
might be more subtle, but
Yeah.
But what's crazy is like it's different because like girls like, oh
Mm-hmm.
my god, he made me feel uncomfortable. Dudes low key be like, I mean shit. Like, it was Friday night. She
Yeah.
came over with some drinks. I was like, what up, nigga? She got a blunt. So I fucked. Got a roll. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
She told me
Like-
she had an Avenger role.
Yeah, she had an Avenger roll. I said, for what? You just need some pumps? Oh yeah.
All
I got
right,
you.
cool.
Cause that's cause not all guys, but I mean,
Yeah.
the typical guy gonna be like, man, whatever. I was gonna fuck something tonight anyway, so it might as well be, for a roll.
Yeah. That would be man.
That's
I
wrong.
couldn't
That's
imagine
wrong
that.
to say, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like,
It's all like, do you want Michael B. Jordan or William?
hilarious. Like, it'd be funny. That'd be funny. It'd
Oh
be,
my
it'd
God.
be some amazing shit. You'd be like, Creed 3 starring William Batson.
Like who is William with?
You'd be like, huh? Oh, I auditioned for the role. Michael B said he had another movie he wanted to do around the same time.
Now, do you think it's ever gonna come out that there's a
What?
gay dude in Hollywood doing that?
Oh, to
Ooh.
guys? I
There's-
know it happens.
there's-
You mean to guys or
We
to
all know it
females?
happens.
We all know it
No,
happens.
Well,
No,
I
it
guess-
happens for sure. I got.
Because like Corey Feldman came out with that
I'm
whole
not
thing.
saying. I'm not a.
That's what
I'm
I'm
not gonna say
saying.
any names.
Yeah, we ain't
Oh,
gonna
okay.
snitch on nobody.
No, he came out with the whole thing.
I have a very
Uh-huh.
good friend of mine. I grew up with this guy, like literally from the Sandbox. Like I literally grew up with this dude, right?
Okay.
He's currently an actor on a Tyler Perry show.
Okay.
Ooh.
He told me personally that motherfucker asked him, "What's up?" Like they told him, like, "You want this role? You gotta basically like flirt with this nigga." And he was just like, "What?" And he's like, he didn't believe. He's a male model,
Mm-hmm.
so he got out of modeling because there was too much of that going on in the modeling world.
Right.
He's like, in the modeling world, for sure they do that
Because I
shit.
can't do
Oh,
that,
yeah,
everybody-
Like,
absolutely.
because a lot of the gay dudes run
Yeah.
that space, and he said for sure they gonna harass you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not gay and you're a male model, he said it's very awkward. You almost feel like you're being harassed constantly
Right.
because you're not part of the circle. So
That'd be
and
hard
he
for
said
me
he
'cause I
jumped
don't
into
really
he
deal
jumped
well
into
with-
acting, and he said he
Wow.
experienced the same thing.
And he did it.
He's on
To
the
get the
show.
role.
He's on the show.
Oh, okay, that's
he
what I'm
didn't say, he
saying.
didn't say that the guy pressed him like that, but he
Mhm.
said he definitely had the same vibe as the modeling thing, which was basically they
Yeah.
was letting you know, like, look, we kind of run this shit, so if you
Mhm.
want to play,
Mm-mm.
this is the space we
Yeah.
So he didn't say that he got touched or anything, but he been on the show for a long time.
You know that happened to a few of my
Right.
friends.
It's an interesting
So
situation. Oh,
I'm not gonna say no names.
By a guy?
but yeah,
Oh shit.
we might have to talk about
It
that one
happens.
off air.
Yeah,
But
let's
one of
talk
my
about that.
friends, it happened to her, and she went straight to the top person and was like, "Hey, he's harassing me. He's telling me if I have sex with him, then he'll get me in to perform or whatever.
Guy's already in trouble now.
And but I guess the guy already had like so many things against him, so they got rid of him though. But it's definitely happened.
Yeah, I wonder if I wonder if somebody gonna out the, one of the men's.
A close peer of mine who works with they used to work at a hotel together. He was talking about how one of the guys who works at the hotel with them was going up and serving a specific actor. I'm gonna say his name because he already in trouble. But he went up there and the guy was like, "Oh no, you can close the door if you want to stick around and help me with something." He's like, "Sir, I gotta work." And he said he kind of gave that aggressive Kevin Spacey.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard about Kev.
Wow.
Kev.
No, because we already heard about it, but I heard it from like a direct friend who works with this. I was like, hell no.
Wow.
They said, he a sleazeball.
And he got he
got canceled.
When all that stuff.
Yeah,
and he was such a great actor.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey was a beast.
He was such a great actor.
And in all fairness, though, his thing. Do you think it can get confused with people just being kind of weird or creeps with like the harassment thing? Because I was on set with a guy. He got caught up in the Me Too thing, and it was definitely awkward seeing him and his assistant. It was really awkward. Like he was crossing the line every time. But in general conversation, he was like that. So I was like, I wonder if this is just some of these people are just have a different beat to them. Or maybe people just keep telling them yes too much and they don't know where the line is.
That's it.
Once
you get big in this town, that's how it is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I did a film, and I won't say who the actor was that was playing my husband, but
it's all good. We'll just watch the film.
But he was doing some stuff on set that everybody was like, "Wow!" Like he was such a liability. But again, some people they take those risks and those chances until stuff comes out. So. It's just got to watch yourself.
Oh boy. I mean, I ain't going to go into his details, but.
Yeah.
Oh boy from, what's his face? Who played Eazy-E? He in all kinds of trouble, man. I'm like, man, he was a beast actor, man. We supporting you, you black, and
yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
It's sad. Because once they go to them parties and all this stuff, sometimes.
And then they start getting a certain type of way. You see like the starlight of what people are capable of. You're like, I want that. I can tell people what I want. And I'm like, all right. Yeah, just start treating people like they're not people.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Dani D, you right. Boogie Nights is loosely based on that idea, hence the term Hollyweird.
Hollyweird.
Yeah.
That's
you right.
That's it. But yeah.
So. All right.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, we're gonna slide out here a little bit early today, y'all. Got some stuff.
William's got stuff to do.
William's got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting called right now.
Oh, you are. Oh yeah, you better make sure you get there on
time. All right. Well, let's go ahead and give the proper adieu. We appreciate you guys for coming out. I don't know if you got any of the brown sugar bourbon over there to show. Slide it up in here.
Flash them real quick, A-Dot.
Slide them in here.
Flash
bang, bang, bang. Do that thing.
BSB in the building.
BSB, Brown Sugar Bourbon. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to ROLLOUT Digital for giving us the space to be able to thrive and prosper and speak to y'all good folks. Real quick, we're going to go around the room. All two of us.
Oh, yeah, hold on. It's your girl, A-Dot, a.k.a. Lotte Mama. Check me out, A-Dot Laughs. On IG.
There we go. AKA Purple Rain.
Purple Rain today.
Yep. And I'm your boy, William Basham. You can find me on all platforms. Instagram, it's William Basham. William Basham on everything else except the fitness pages. It's literally William Basham Fitness. So check that for the fitness tips, the skills, or whatever else you need to see to get yourself in the gym. I'll be there for that. But with that being said, we are the No Name Podcast, where no name can describe this greatness. And we are out. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna have the mic.